Hello, somebody. It's Marlon Big Fave Favorite, CEO and coach here at Conquer Sports Pros. Here at Conquer Sports Pros, we specialize in sports consultation, training, and media. Here at Conquer Sports, our team of experts specialize in bridging the gap between coaches and players. Hit us up at Conquer Sports Pros. Become a conqueror. One thing I enjoy here at Conquer Sports is evaluating the guys inside the trenches. Because we all know the game is won inside the trenches, baby. Our next ball is up. These boys been conquering the trenches. And they twins, too. Right out of Louisiana, down south, baby. You know we getting them trenches down here. I got my man Jake and Josh Johnson. Center, that's my man Jake. Defensive tackle in the trenches like me, that's my man Josh. Yeah, they twins right out of Baton Rouge, man. These boys taller than me. Y'all, check us out, man. We in this picture here bowled up. You heard me? I love it, man. I love my boys who run the trenches. First up the bat, we got the center / guard. That's what I'm talking about. This man can play all across the line. Jake Johnson, 6'2", right out of Catholic High. About to go get another state championship ring. Let's check him out. Now, our first twin up is Jake Johnson. Jake's about 6'3", 300 and let's give or take 15 pounds. He has the ability to play guard and center on the next level. Plays very smart. Here's a couple of clips of him just, again, finishing his blocks all the way down the field. I caught the kid a couple times just actually running with the running back. You want an offensive lineman to finish to the plays. He has a lot of quality with him in terms of low center gravity. He has the ability to use his hands quickly and win with inside hands on most opposing defenders. What I like about Jake as well, he knocks his players down. I mean, I'm talking about he finishes guys to the ground on most plays. That's something I know most collegiate, particularly on that FBS level, FCS level of college football, really enjoys. He has the size. He's the prototypical size of your natural center guard on the next level. What I mean by size is you don't want a guy to be too tall and bend at the waist as an offensive lineman. You want a guy to be able to bend his knees and be able to win with inside hands on more cases than most. Having the ability to play center on the next level is so hard to find a really good center. And he's able to play center. I'm talking about mauling guys all the way up to the next level. He has the ability to be a really good pulling guard on the next level. You see a couple of plays him being able to get around on most of the defenders. What I like about Jake on film a lot as well, he gets his hip around on the block. On traditional first and second down plays, you want to give your running backs a clean lane to run through. And an offensive lineman being able to get his hips around strong and really just mauling the defensive lineman off really does well. Jake and his brother already have committable offers from Division I schools, ranging from Houston Baptist to Southern University here in Baton Rouge and a few other Division I schools. I really think these kids, especially after watching their whole junior year tape, their senior year tape, I had an opportunity to check Jake and his brother out at 2 of their games this senior season. Kids finished each play, finished to the end, took the guys to the ground, just did an exceptional job up front. In my opinion, watching his tape along with my team of experts, Jake Johnson is your typical Vanderbilt player. Like, he excels academically. He has the 3.0 plus GPA in the ACT to play at an SEC school like Vanderbilt, somebody that looks for high academics, even on the Ivy League. But defensive, Division I offensive player, I think Jake is. He's a guy, again, has the size and can win and help some teams win inside the trenches. Let's conquer, baby. That was my man, Jake. Catholic High, Baton Rouge, baby. Let's get it popping. Now, I did say I had twins. Well, here's the twin that plays on the defensive side of the ball. This is Josh Johnson, about 6'2", 300 plus pounds. I mean, he reminds me so much of Glenn Dorsey from LSU. The way he plays with big hands, just able to knock offensive linemen back, creating a new line of scrimmage all the time. That's what you want out of a defensive tackle. I mean, he just runs it in a trench mob. Look at him just take the opposing player and just throw him out the club. You know, no tall T-shirts allowed. Here's a kid that, as I mentioned earlier, could play at the 3-tech. He can play at the shade, just dominate at the point of contact on the line of scrimmage, stuff you look for out of your defensive tackles on the college level. Like his brother, he has committable offers as well, again, ranging from Southern University to Houston Baptist, and schools like that are very interested in these kids. After watching this film and reviewing it, as you guys can see, He has the ability to really dominate inside the tackles. 3-tech, shade, he has the ability to rush the passer and take on double teams. You'll see him on most of the film when guys do try to double team him. He knows how to avoid the blocks, get around players, be able to sit on that bar stool and create that separation, and is always willing to get better in those areas. You look at a kid like that with the GPA of a 3.0 plus, ACT qualifier, I think of schools like Tulane, Navy, schools like that. I mentioned Vanderbilt about his brothers. Hey, they're twins, take them both, take them together. You want to create a winning tradition. That's what these kids were able to do at Catholic. They were able to win a state championship their sophomore year as starters and able to continue to go deep into the playoffs as exceptional players up front. One thing you want your defensive linemen to do as well is to be able to be shifty. Lots of coordinators like to call slant calls. Lots of coordinators like to do twisting games up front on 3rd down. My man has the ability to do it. I watched him play in the semifinals against Edna Carr, probably one of the better teams here in Louisiana. I watched him hit a guy so hard the ball flew up in the air, created turnovers. One thing with your defensive lineman, we got to get the ball back to our offense, and this young man has the ability to make those plays. Has a handful of sacks, double-digit tackles for loss, and just balled out for Catholic. You guys saw Harold Lawson, our linebacker for Catholic, in the films, the plays he made. I think Harold had like 12 tackles one play. My man was right with him with 9 tackles, a sack, and a forced fumble. Division I football need players like this to go ahead and make plays. So let's continue to conquer. Shouts out to the Twins, baby. Y'all keep on balling them trenches. We win, we conquer, baby. Well, I had fun with that one. I love to talk inside the trenches because that's where I played at. Y'all make sure y'all check us out for more highlights. Y'all can visit our YouTube page, Conquer Sports Pros on YouTube. You can check out more information at marlinfavorite.com. You can also go there to find out how to sign up. Hey, it's time to take our careers to the next level. Conquer Sports Pros. Become a champion, baby. Hello, somebody.